Sydney Sweeney is a 27-year-old actress who's known for her big time acting roles in popular hits like Euphoria. Big time actor. And Sydney Sweeney just went viral a few days ago for making a interesting product. Why don't we say that? It's an interesting product. A product that will make all the gooners happy. As Sydney Sweeney is now selling soap that is infused with her actual bath water. Oh my god. Bro, I can't believe I just said that. Yes, her bath water. Yes, you heard that correctly. Your ears are not deceiving you. A famous Hollywood actress is now selling her bath water. And she is selling this bath water through her partnership with a soap company called Dr. Squatch. As she already has a popular ad with Dr. Squatch as the so-called body wash genie. And she unveiled this new product on her Instagram along with the Dr. Squatch Instagram, saying this in the caption: "You kept asking about my bath water." Ah, man, like, come on, bro. That's a crazy way to start this off. "You kept asking about my bathwater after the Dr. Squatch ad, so we kept it." Introducing Sydney Sweeney's Bathwater Bliss, a very real, very limited edition soap made with my actual bathwater. Wow, that is nasty. Available on 6/6/25 at drsquatch.com. So yeah, by the time you see this video, this bath water soap will probably be available for purchase. If you guys are looking for some new soap, you know, ready to get yourselves clean, ready to stop being dirty little motherfuckers who never shower.
And you guys, just had to add this in while I'm editing this video, but as you can see here, it says the Sydney Sweeney bathwater soap shit. Yeah, it immediately sold out. Like, again, immediately sold out. Apparently it was within seconds people bought it. So yeah,
and the comments on this post are just going crazy. We need to look at ourselves in the mirror, brother. Ain't no we. This ain't no we thing. See, that's what I hate about these people. You know, when stuff happen, they want to say we. This ain't a we thing. This is you. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you might have had a problem. You might be a little tempted to buy this soap, so now you like, oh, I need to really check myself. That's you, not me. Stop using that we where I know y'all spoke French. Imagine being down bad enough to buy this. Well, we'll get to that in a second, because there are definitely plenty of people, plenty of pathetic losers who will be down bad enough to buy this. Jeez, this is literally sad for humanity. This is the only way we get dudes to shower, bro. That's crazy, bro. Come on, man. No, it's not, bro. That's for certain types of individuals. Your bills cannot be that high. Well, that just set women back another 50 years, bro. Come on, man. That's crazy. Thanks. I hate her even more. All right, bro. We probably gonna have to chill now, bro. But I think you guys get the point. People, at least in her comment section, that's what they saying, that they upset with this product. As you know, it is, you know, a bit strange to be selling your bath water. And when I first heard about this news, you know, I started thinking to myself, you know, why the fuck would a famous Hollywood actress be selling her bath water? Even if the bath water is in some sort of soap form or other type of form, it's not like straight up bath water they put in a jar or a bowl or something like that. But it's still pretty weird for somebody in her position. But honestly, bro, at this point where we at in the current timeline that we reside in 2025, this isn't really all that surprising to me. I think the only reason that this is really all that crazy is because she is a famous Hollywood actress. But I mean, we've gone over plenty of times on my channel all the different nasty and weird and disgusting things that women will sell to men for money, and how men be wanting to have it and wanting to buy it. Whether that was bath water, farts in jars. Bruh. I'll never be able to get over the fart in jar thing. But whether that was bath water, farts in jars, dudes being pay pigs, getting stepped on by all these attractive women, and just overall being super desperate and pathetic to get any sort of attention or acknowledgement from a beautiful woman. And honestly, for someone like Sydney Sweeney, it makes perfect sense for her to do something like this anyway. I mean, let's be real. Sydney Sweeney isn't exactly super popular for her acting. You know, people aren't always going all online talking about how amazing of an actress she is and how she's such an amazing actress. Now, I don't know how good at acting she is. I've literally never seen a damn thing she's in. But that's not really why people always talking about Sydney Sweeney. Like, why do you think most people are talking about Sydney Sweeney, or even why a lot of people even care about her for? Like, what are some of the things, or what's the thing people care about Sydney Sweeney for the most part? It's her looks, you know, her big, beautiful eyes and breast. Like, be for real, bro. We all know why dudes is thirsting over her. It's because of the breast on her chest. I mean, she even got rappers making songs about her and mentioning those big breasts. And even in the previous Dr. Squash ad she had when she first partnered with them, there were all these different like innuendos throughout the ad anyway. And I would play that for you and show you what I mean, but for one, you probably have already seen this ad anyway. And like two, bro, I am not playing their ad for them in my video. Like, what? I'm not doing that. They not paying me to show that. So I mean, if they want to pay me, then I'll play it as many times as they'll pay me for. But I ain't about to be playing that shit for free. But yeah, like I said, there were a bunch of different innuendos in that first ad to begin with, right? Because it's Sydney Sweeney. So yeah, to me it makes perfect sense for her to capitalize on all the dudes thirsting over her and to sell this bath water soap infusion chemistry project bullshit. Plus, you saw in the caption that she said, "You kept asking for my bathwater." But yeah, she said, "You kept asking for my bathwater." Now, don't get me wrong, they probably just said that for like marketing purposes or whatever, just something catchy at the beginning. But bro, you really think it wasn't dudes who saw that first ad and then thought to themselves, "Oh my god, Sydney Sweeney looks really good as the body wash genie. I wonder what her bathwater would be like." You like, it ain't unrealistic for there to be dudes that want her bathwater, like that actually want the bathwater. They not playing, like they really want that shit. I mean, we all know how thirsty a lot of men out there are. I mean, it's like pathetic levels of desperation. I mean, the fart and jar thing is still crazy to me. I'll never be able to get over that, because I cannot understand why you would want a fart in a jar, why you would pay for it, and then like, what do you really get out of that? I mean, first of all, how do you get a fart in a jar? That's still a question that hasn't been answered. Secondly, like, how do you know she farted in a jar? Like, how does her farting in a jar make it special? Like, I don't get it, bro. I know that was a bit of a tangent, but that just doesn't make sense to me. And bro, I just remembered this too, right? Y'all remember this thing, right? Like, this is probably like maybe like 2 years ago now. This was definitely in 2023 though, when I made that video, and it just in general, it was popular at the time that Amaranth was selling beer with her vaginal yeast. They took some stuff from her lady parts and put it into a beer that she planned on selling for consumption. I mean, that is probably the most disgusting thing I have ever heard to be for sale. But again, there's a reason someone would even have that idea to sell something like that in the first place. You think nobody bought that beer? Nobody was excited to have that? I mean, it was plenty of dudes talking about how, "Oh, I want a sip. I'm so excited to taste it." Like, come on, these dudes probably think if they taste the beer, they gonna get a taste of what her pussy tastes like or some weird shit like that, because they just that desperate. I mean, you had dudes, with Amaranth is so crazy. I mean, we got dudes giving her a millionaire $70,000. Like, this is how crazy it gets with some of these dudes, bro. They just be wanting that attention that bad. Again, these people who sell this stuff, they're not crazy. They know that there are guys who want this and who are actively like fiending for it, who just need it now, and they will buy this and get some sort of weird pleasure out of it. Some nasty, disgusting looking dude somewhere is probably rubbing his hands together like he Birdman, setting up his bathroom real nice from some sort of, romantic, sultry experience. He getting his bath together. He got the water rising up. He getting the bubbles going. He got the lotion nearby. And then he got Sydney Sweeney's bathwater bliss. He getting himself ready. He hyping himself up. He ready for a good evening, because this is probably the only way he'll ever truly experience being with a woman, because he'll never know that otherwise. That's why I don't think this is all that crazy on Sydney Sweeney's part, or even Dr. Squash. They know that they're selling bars of soap to men exclusively, and they know that there are desperate, pathetic men who will want to buy this. I don't even see this as exploiting the people who are gonna buy this, because I mean, let's be honest, bro. If you a regular buyer of Dr. Squash, are you really about to change up whatever soap you was already buying for them to buy this. Like, no, you was, if they wasn't selling this, you probably was gonna be on some other weird shit in some other sort of way. It really, this soap didn't really change nothing. You was already on that. I mean, we got dudes out here giving away 5 to 6 figures to women online that they've never met, they've never spoken to, they've never had a conversation with, just because they're beautiful. That's a personal problem you got to figure out on your own, not the company selling it to you or the people selling it to you. Because I mean, at the end of the day, they wouldn't sell this shit if it wasn't a market for it. And like in these sort of situations, like, yeah, it's pretty nasty on the woman's part, but it's like, I can't necessarily just blame the woman, bro, because again, it's dudes who do want this, who will buy it. There's a reason why you don't see this the other way around. You don't see dudes selling their bath water or farts in jars or making a alcoholic product with their fucking nut in it or some shit, because what woman's gonna want to buy it? What woman's gonna be like, oh my gosh, I need his fart? What woman's gonna want to buy that? None. There's no demand for that. That's why you don't see this other way around. That's why I said this is really on the men, because they only do it because they know y'all want it. Like, come on. But I mean, dude, this is just really disgusting. I mean, bath water is just incredibly nasty. Like, anyone who's taken a bath before, which I would assume be all of us who are participating in this video right now, would just know how that tub looks after you get out the bath, and just how the water itself isn't the same way after you clean yourself off. Like, yeah, you clean, but that water is crazy. I mean, every time you take a bath, it's always a big old ring dirt around the whole tub. Like, you gotta clean the tub after. So the fact they made a whole soap around that is crazy. Plus, like, wouldn't that had an opposite effect? I mean, bath water that somebody's been inside of isn't clean, so how is using that as an ingredient gonna make you clean? I don't really know. I guess it don't really matter, because I'm not buying that shit. But I mean, bro, there's gotta be contaminating the soap somehow. There's no way you can genuinely clean yourself off of somebody's bath water, bro. Like, and then, like, how much bath water did they take for this product? Like, how much soap is they selling, and how much bath water did they take? They like, hey, we need you to take multiple baths and send us everything you have. Like, I don't understand. But yeah, man, this is crazy. Crazy. 2025 has been pretty crazy. I mean, just everything. Politics, sports, influencers. Everything's just been crazy. The 2020s in general have been pretty interesting. This is a pretty interesting timeline, bro. I don't understand what's going on here. But if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you hit a like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell. Turn on post notifications for this video. Let me know what y'all think about all this bathwater stuff. On our way to 2,000 subscribers, like and sub so we can get there. Thank you all for your support. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you to everybody that's been subscribing. I'm out though. Catch you guys next time. And look at me for a second. You better not buy that fucking bathwater.